Hello, this is Connor Lowe going over a brief introduction to the Internet of Things. So first an example, a part of the Internet of Things would be the Ring doorbell. Uh, Ring just came out with their Doorbell Pro 2. It's a Wi-Fi connected doorbell that sends video to your smartphone or any smart device or computer for you to be able to monitor through a camera connected through Bluetooth. Records, and then it also presents a welcome message to anybody that would click on the doorbell, walks up. It has Alexa and integration as well as Google integration. These are their virtual assistants that kind of bring in the Ring doorbell into the ecosystem of the smart home. It's marketed as a part of the overall growing smart ecosystem. So it connects to the Amazon accoutrement within your kitchen or your iPad or anything that it would send information to that could then display that information. Some advantages of the Internet of Things. It's really about ease, ease and entertainment. Some examples here include smart devices that can show the weather, little TV integrations, voice integrations, searching. You've probably seen the advertisements where you can say, "Hey Alexa," and search pretty much anything, and then building into that, that's the other devices that are part of the smart home, including whether it's your toaster or lights or a thermostat or music. The bottom picture there is an example of the security aspect, the physical security aspect of the Internet of Things, where you can just put a camera down. You don't have to necessarily wire it up. I believe that is the Ring doorbell itself, right there, watching the backyard of your home. Smart home reports and accept commands from a mobile device contributes to the ecosystem and luxury of streamlined data. Smart devices can ensure comfort and entertainment faster than ever before. And then businesses can ensure a greater level of interconnectedness and customizability. So instead of having the thermostat controlled by your boss, you might be able to control that within a group setting and just make it easier and overall more connected. So instead of only having emails, you might also have the smart device on your wrist, or having iPads post around, giving out announcements instead of just an Outlook calendar invite. Some security concerns that go along with the information, the Internet of Things. Um, every device added to your network is an additional threat vector that can be accessed from an external location. So an example of that would be smart blender that you're adding to your network that is sitting behind your standard firewall. That is an additional way for somebody to get in. End user security awareness is a big issue for people that don't recognize the threats that they're adding when they add additional um, nodes to their network. War driving and additional signals are always an issue, especially in home settings where somebody can just walk by and then see the thermostat, Wi-Fi signal, see all the Bluetooth devices, see the speakers. Those are all things that are going to be broadcasting constantly that somebody nearby could have access to. Eavesdropping is an issue. Somebody that does end up getting access to systems could get into the security systems, could even get into the microphones within that the Internet of Things that your smart home has. Here, whatever you're talking about, whatever um, personal and identifiable information, any social security cards that you're talking about, or healthcare information that you're talking about. And then another thing is each one of these are basically a small computer that are added into everyday devices. So if your lights and your thermostat and your bed all have small computers in them, then these can also be used to become become the bot part of the bot farm, part of the bot network that is ever growing, and that especially if the end user didn't know about didn't know what a bot was, their toaster might be working to ensure greater computational power for these zombified computers. Some security controls that might help to mitigate some of the threat vectors include firewalls, so adding additional firewalls, additional layers to what can be accessed and where it's accessed. So there's the standard firewall that your router has. Maybe add additional firewalls, like your Internet of Things has its own firewall, and that's a separate step from the router's firewall itself. An extra level of encryption, an extra level of ports that has to be navigated in order to access those Internet of Things or access your network via the smart home devices. Security awareness training is always an option, making sure that you're really excited about this new smart device that you're going to be able to tell to make waffles. Ensuring that a part of that user manual and a part of the YouTube videos that are associated with it will make sure that you know that yes, somebody could gain access to your network through that area. Also, additional user security configuration options would be very useful, whether that's limiting the broadcast distance of each device. So your Bluetooth headset probably doesn't need to broadcast 100 feet. Probably only needs to broadcast maybe 20 feet. Your baby monitor probably doesn't need to broadcast all the way into the street. That can be reduced. Um, Something I thought of was interesting was kill switches. So if you believe that you are being watched, whether it's through the microphones or in-home security systems, kill switches could be available to immediately stop it. Maybe it's up in the corner and you can't get to it and you know you're being watched or you think you're being watched. Just a way to shut down everything all at once. Limiting broadcast distance. Over that. There's the assignment reflection. Thought this was an interesting way to go about the assignment because as future security professionals, a large part of our job is going to be educating others as to the security issues that that other people are going to face. It's not just networks that need to be administered, it's also people that need to be made aware of the threat vectors that they're going to be experiencing. This was a good way to practice that. Thank you.